counting down to first pitch at Citi Field. It's the Bucks and Mets next. MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the Central leading Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on the show. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Pittsburgh Pirates, as manager Clint Hurdle has his squad lined up like this. They'll go to work against a guy once involved in a deadline deal for Carlos Beltran, the electric right-hander Zach Wheeler. Starling Marte will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Not the greatest swing that time, as this is hit back toward the mound. And this is knocked down on the mound. Jose Tabata will dig in now with a runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go.
He's running again. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start.
Ball. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. Throw on to first in time, one away.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Well, that's one way to get yourself on the scoreboard for the first time. They always say, get that runner home any way you can. And, well, this counts. It'll be scored an infield single.
To meet the Mets as the starting lineup for the New York Mets in this one looks like this. This lineup will have to contend with no easy assignment indeed. The man with the electric slider, left-hander Francisco Liriano. Curtis Granderson will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ballgame.
That's a good job just to lay off.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Fouled back. And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact.
You get him at first.
Jose Tabata will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? There, as he had a lot of... Lucas Duda will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
As a hitter, when you're not catching up to the fastball and you're physically fine, a lot of times that means your problem is you're indecisive. You're not sure what you're trying to do at the plate. You're not confident. You're not trusting your ability. Right now, it's more mental than it is physical.
Taylor Teagarden will stand. It's the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Ike Davis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield.
Yeah, there's a ball right there, not hit very hard, so he's got to cover some ground in a very short amount of time, and he lays out there to pull it in. Nice play.
Ruben Tejada will stand in. He grounded out his first time. 2. Swung on and a fair ball rolled weakly up the line at first, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and stepping in the all-star third baseman David Wright. First pitch to him. Oh, now and Wright gets into one here as he lifts this ball high and deep to left field. And that ball is gone. So a solo shot here for David Wright. Home run number 5 on the year as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Their first hit of the game, but boy, they made it a doozy. That may be his first mistake of the afternoon. It's going to cost him.
Daniel Murphy will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Now. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Chris Young will stand in. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Davis at first, and there's out number 2. Lucas Duda will stride in again. He struck out swinging his part of the plate here as that misses.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Starling Marte will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
And he started to, but he wisely pulled it back.
And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Jose Tabata will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up. And there he goes towards second. Line to left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Oh, this is just a very tough play here in the outfield. A lot of times you're going to see the ground jar the ball loose, but he looks this one in all the way, lays out, and winds up hanging on to the ball.
Andrew McCutcheon will dig in now. A single and a... There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Taylor Teagard will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the...
He is just wearing guys out with that two-seam fastball. I don't care if it's inside, outside, he's really hitting his spots well.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Eric Young Jr. will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
You better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. Still tied 1 apiece. Regardless.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Comes with the slider there, but this is lined into left field. A base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out line running play there for the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison to this point. And as you could imagine, in a 1-to-1 ball game, both guys sporting excellent lines so far. So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melancon as he'll take over on the mound. Duda will dig in. Strikeout victim as last time. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the throw is right over the head of Davis at first base. Number 53 will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. That one is it's chopped foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And this is swung on and missed, so not a productive at-bat off the bench, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Kirk Neuenheis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Doing a good job right there, tying him up in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Daisuke Matsusaka will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Travis d'Arnaud is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 15, Travis.
Bottom of the 9th, 1 pitch, 1 out. Even now at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Down. Russell Martin will stand in. He flew out. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. There to get it is Wright. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Sometimes when you know that you're not going to have a play, this is what you have to do. Here, no shot to throw him out down there at third, so he's just going to play it smart, take a bite out of it.
Curtis Granderson will stand in to lead. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it a pass start to the 11th now, already 2 away. Jose Tabata will step in. So now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. On to play it is Tejada. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first. Justin Wilson will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just 1 would be the end of this ball game. Juan Lagares will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty.
And they're hot, 96 miles an hour.
And this is lined right back up the middle. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Eric Young Jr. will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he takes ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Lagares runs. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 11. Carlos Torres will come on now as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Neil Walker will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now this pitch is stroked into right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit. Russell Martin will step in. A base hit in his last time. Now a big swing here as he gives this one a good ride. High and deep out to left field. And that ball is gone. Home run. A 2-run shot off the bat of Russell Martin. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead.
He's got to be out there on the mound saying, what on earth just happened? He was cruising along. He got the first 2 outs, then on 2 pitches, single, home run. I tell you, you can't let your guard down 1 second out there or you're going to get burned.
Jose Valverde will come in and pitch now. Jordy Mercer will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Duda will put this one away and the side is retired. Jason Grilli will come on down. At least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Eric Young Jr. will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, and he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Ruben Tejada will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. This is hit sharply to the left side. In there, a base hit. David Wright will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And Tabata has it for out number 2. Curtis Granderson will step in. A ground out victim his last time.
Well, that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, this one sure didn't come easy. It took them 12 innings to do it, but they come away with a great victory here on the road.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And guys, the Pirates were paced this afternoon by the efforts of this man, Russell Martin. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.